Welcome to my daily yoga series. It's day 3 and today we're going to do a bit more of a dynamic practice. We're going to do some sun salutations and standing warrior poses. So we're really going to get the whole body moving with some strengthening poses and vinyasa flows. Let's get started. For today's practice, you don't need any props, just yourself and your mat. And we're going to start from standing up. So have a bit of space around you and bring your legs to maybe a slightly wider stance than hip width apart so you can really ground yourself. And from there, we're going to start swinging our upper body from side to side. I call this the seaweed twisting movement. So we try to keep our arms really relaxed and to gently swing from side to side, a bit like throwing your arms from side to side, allowing your spine to twist. Maybe there's some twisting through the pelvis, through the legs as well. We'll do a couple more gentle swings, just inviting movement to the whole body. And then allow that movement to calm down. Bring yourself to center. And then as you inhale, reach arms overhead, lengthening up. And exhale, bring arms down, slightly rounding your back, your neck. Again, inhale, reaching up, opening the chest. And exhale. And arms come sideways down. You can round your back 2 more times, waking up the breath. Exhalation brings the arms down 1 more time, inhaling up. And exhale, just bring arms down. Leave your back long. You can roll the shoulders. And then turn towards the top of the mat, preparing for our first round of sun salutations. And we're going to add some lunges, some warrior poses for each round. We're going to do 4 rounds today. As you inhale, lengthen your arms up, and feet pressing down. Exhale, bending down, diving down. Either fingertips on the mat or hands on the shins. Inhale to flat, but come halfway up. And then as you exhale, bring hands down, step your left leg far back, bring left knee down, low lunge. Inhale, reach your back, your arms up. You bring your hands together, cross the thumbs. Breathe here, in and out, opening through the front. As you exhale, bring hands down to the mat and step into plank pose. You can adjust your feet, you can adjust your hands. Exhale, lower down. You can bring knees down first. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, lift the pelvis up, downward facing dog. And again, you can adjust your hands, you can adjust your feet. Head dropping down. You can look down to your feet. Breathe here, in and out. Knees can be bent. It's a first downward dog. And then we're going to step into that low lunge on the other side. You can look forward, step your left foot to your hands, bring right knee down. And as you inhale, lift your back, reach your arms up. Again, you might bring hands together, cross the thumbs. Breathe here, opening through the chest. And exhale, lower your hands down. Lift your right knee off the mat. And then inhale, step your right foot to your left. Extend the back into flat back. And exhale, bend down, full forward bend. Head can drop down. As you inhale, reach forward with your head reaching up through flat back, arms reaching up. And exhale, you can bring hands together in front of the chest. Arms come down, back next to the sides. Second round, we add high lunge. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bending down. Maybe bring arms sideways down this time. Either fingertips on the mat or hands on the shins. Inhale to flat back, opening the chest. Exhale, bring hands down and now step your right foot far back, keeping the right knee off the mat. We're going to inhale, lift the back up, reach arms up into a high lunge. As you exhale, cactus the arms, open your chest. And breathe here, lifting up through the chest bone. You can bend your right knee. And exhale, close the chest. Bring hands down and we step into our plank to go through the vinyasa flow. Exhaling down again, knees could be on the mat or legs extended. Inhaling, cobra or upward facing dog. And as you exhale, lift the pelvis up, going into downward dog. You can either go through the knees or just lift up, rolling over the toes. And as you arrive into your downward dog, you can adjust your hands, you can adjust your feet, finding that long line through the arms, through the back. And then we're going to step into that high lunge on the other side. So now you can look forward, step your right foot forward to your hands. Keep left knee off the mat. And inhale, lift the back, reach arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms, opening through the chest. Again, you might bend your left knee, you might bend the right knee deeper. Lifting up through the chest bone. Take another breath in, open the palms, and exhale, close the chest, release hands down to the mat. Now step your left foot forward to your hands, to your right foot, inhaling to flat back, opening the chest, and exhale, bend down, rounding the back. This time we're going to roll the back up, so bend the knees, and as you inhale, roll the spine up. Reach up through the arms and exhale. You can bring palms together in front of the chest. Breathe in and out. You can release the arms. We go for the third round and a warrior one, humble warrior. As you inhale, reach arms up, opening through the chest. Exhale, bending down. You can bend your knees if you want. As you inhale, extend the back halfway up into flat back. As you exhale, step your left foot far back. Now rotate the left foot on the mat for warrior one, bending the right knee. Inhale, lift your back, lift your arms up, finding warrior one. Again, you might bring palms together, cross the thumbs, and you can still adjust your feet. So you're not twisting through the knees. There's a bit of an opening through the left hip. Maybe the whole pelvis slightly turned out to the side. Take another breath here, really grounding through the feet. Then we keep the legs where they are. As you exhale, bring arms down behind the back. Interlock fingers, bring hands together. Inhale, open the chest. As you exhale, bend down into humble warrior, either towards the right leg or you can bend over towards the long side of the mat, out to the side. Trying to keep strength and weight on both legs, so keep sending weight down through that left leg, that back leg as well. So it's not all for the front leg. Take another breath here, in and out. There might be a big opening for the shoulders as well. As you inhale, lift yourself to flat back. Bring hands on the lower back. And then exhale, bring hands on the mat. We go through our vinyasa flow, our plank flow. So as you inhale, step into plank. Exhale, lower down. Knees can be on the mat first. Inhaling, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale into downward dog. Take a couple of breaths here, in and out. And check your hands, even your fingers are active. This will give support for the wrists. So engaging through the forearms. Then we'll go into our warrior one and humble warrior on the other side. So we're going to now step the left foot forward. Slightly rotate the right hip, bring the right foot on the mat. And then inhale, lift the back, reach arms up. And again, you might bring hands together, you might cross the palms. In our warrior one, we are rotating chest towards the top of the mat. But don't feel that you need to turn the pelvis towards the top of the mat. Just allow your pelvis to open out to the side as much as it needs to. So you're protecting your knees, your ankles, your hips. Take another breath here, again, really grounding down through both feet. And then exhale, bring arms down behind the back. You can bring hands together, interlock fingers, going for the humble warrior. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, bend down. Again, you might lean more over or towards the left leg. You might go more out to the side. And this side might be different than the first side. That's okay. If there's pain in the shoulders, don't force your arms to go down. You can always bring hands onto your lower back. And breathe. Really grounding down with each breath through both feet. We'll take another breath in and out. And then as you inhale, lift into a flat back. Bring hands onto your lower back. And exhale, bring hands on the mat, close to the left foot. And we're going to step the right foot forward. Inhale to flat back, opening the chest. And exhale, bending down. Now we're going to come up with straight back but bend knees. So as you inhale, bend the knees and reach up through the head, through the back, arms reaching up. Exhale, release the arms down. Breathe in and out. You can roll the shoulders. We have one more round. Now we're going to add some warrior twos and side angle poses. Once more, start with the in-breath, reaching up. And exhale, bending down, full forward bend. Inhaling to flat back, opening the chest. And exhale, bring hands down, step your right foot far back. Now rotate your right foot on the mat, warrior 2 feet. Inhale, keep the left knee bent and lift yourself up into your warrior 2. And you can still adjust your feet. Arms reaching out. And here, we're turning our chest out to the side, but pelvis might be more diagonal towards the corner of the mat. So you can protecting your knee, protecting your ankles, your hips. Take another breath in and out, grounding down. And then as you inhale, turn palms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, tilt down towards that left leg. You can either bring your left elbow on the left thigh, or you can reach your left hand all the way down onto the mat. And then slowly start to lengthen the right arm overhead. If that feels bad in the shoulder, you can always bring your right arm behind the back. You can look down to the mat. That releases the neck more. Take another breath in and out. And then look down, bring both hands onto the mat. Turn the right heel up. We step into plank. Long line from head to heels. Exhale, lower down. Inhaling cobra or upward dog. And exhale into your downward dog. Take a couple of breaths in and out here. And then we're going to do same on the other side. We're going to step the right foot forward. close to hands, turn left foot on the mat, and then inhale up into that warrior two. And again, you might still adjust your feet. Check the right knee goes roughly over or in the same direction as your toes. Release the tops of the shoulders, drop the weight onto both legs. And then inhale, rotate your palms up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, start tilting down towards the right thigh. Again, you might bring elbow onto the thigh, or you might reach your right hand all the way down onto the mat. Left arm could go overhead. Or you can bring that left arm behind the back, behind the pelvis. Trying to keep chest open. Again, you might look down to the mat. And again, tops of the shoulders stay released away from the ears. Take another breath in and out. And then as you exhale, look down, bring hands to the mat, turn left heel up and step your left foot forward to your hands. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, bend down into full forward bend. We're going to roll the spine up. As you inhale, roll up through the back, reaching arms up. You bring palms together. Exhale, lower hands in front of the chest. Breathe here in and out. And then we're going to do one more round, but only up until downward dog. And then we'll start slowing things down from there. One more time. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, bend down, that full forward bend. Inhale to flat back, knees could be bent here. Exhale, bring hands down and now step or jump your both feet back into plank. Inhale in that plank, pressing the floor away. Exhale, lower down. Inhaling cobra or upward facing dog one more time. And exhale. We go into our last downward dog. Let's enjoy this last downward dog for a few breaths. You might move your feet a bit. You might shake your head. And then we're going to slowly come down onto the mat. As you exhale, bring your both knees on the mat. And then walk your knees to your right side so you can sit down onto your left hip. Come lie down on the left side on the mat. And then leaving legs onto your left side. Inhale, open the chest up towards the ceiling. Finding a reclining twist. You might open both arms out to the sides, or you could have your left hand resting on the right knee, right thigh, if that helps. See if you can find a place where you can soften your arms, where you can soften your hands. We've done a lot on our hands. Legs don't have to stay together if it's better to maybe extend one leg more than the other. You are very welcome to adjust. Take a couple more breaths in and out. Just softening, allowing the mat, allowing the floor to now support you, carry you in that pose. And then slowly with your next couple of breaths, slide onto your back. If you need to, you can wiggle your way back onto the mat. And we're going to go into that twist on the other side. You could first hug both knees in. And then exhale, bring both legs to your right side, opening the left shoulder, maybe opening the left arm out to the side if that feels good. Again, you might just relax your right arm, right hand, or maybe the right hand is resting on your legs. Allow your feet to soften. Allow your breath to soften. And send a couple more breaths down and up along the spine. Allow exhalations to soften the hands, the arms, the shoulders. Also your feet, your legs, your hips. And then slowly with your next couple of breaths, roll back onto your back. Swing the legs a bit from side to side, a couple of windshield wipers, maybe rocking head from side to side as well. And slowly bring the legs back to center, and now open your legs into a butterfly shape. It might be that you have your feet close to your pelvis, or you can slide your feet far away from the pelvis. Feet, the soles of the feet might be together, but you can also find a different shape for your ankles, your feet. I quite like to just have my heels together and then toes kind of turned out to the sides as well. If you want, you can bring arms overhead. Give yourself 5 to 10 breaths here. Of course, if you want, you can come out of this pose earlier. Send your breaths down towards the pelvic floor. Down towards the lower belly, lower back. And then either after your 5 to 10 breaths, or when you feel, now it's good to release, let go of this butterfly pose. Just slowly slide your legs along onto the mat, onto the floor. You bring arms down below the shoulder height, and then give yourself a moment in your Shavasana pose just to rest at the end of the practice. If you notice that there's tension in the neck, you might gently rock your head from side to side. You could open and close the mouth to release the jaw. And then invite your full awareness back to your breath. Just notice each breath in. Notice each breath out. And let yourself exhale tension. Tension that you don't need right now. And then, if you want, you can stay in this Shavasana pose for longer, for as long as you want to, you need to today. And when you feel ready to slowly start closing your practice, gently wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Maybe reach arms overhead one more time. And then from your back, slowly roll down onto one side. It could be the left or the right side, which one feels more natural to you now. Bring yourself up into a seat, into your own final seat. If it's a part of your practice, you bring your palms together in front of the chest. And as always, at the end of the practice, most importantly, thank yourself for bringing yourself onto the mat, into your body, your breath today. And I thank you very much for joining in. Namaste. Thank you.